Hi guys. Today I'm going to read Pete the Cat's Family Road Trip by Kimberly and James Dean. While I'm reading this story, I want you to think about what the setting is. Remember, the setting is where the story takes place. Pete, Bob, Mom, and Dad are going on a road trip across the United States. Dad loads the bags onto the roof. Mom picks the music. Bob and Pete grab the bike. The first stop is in Niagara Falls. They ride a boat to see the waterfall up close. Pete loves pretending he's the captain. Next stop is Boston. The family walks the Freedom Trail. They take a photo in front of Paul Revere's house. Historic and cool, says Bob. So the setting right now is in Boston, where we live. Now they are off to a new city. It is New York City. Has anyone ever been to New York City? I know some of you have. The family takes an elevator to the top of One World Trade Center. Look, it's the Statue of Liberty, says Dad. In Savannah, they ride a riverboat. Pete orders a slice of peach pie. Yum, says Pete. Life is good. When they arrive at Key West, that's in Florida, Pete meets a six-toed cat. Your paws are groovy, says Pete. Right back at you, says the cat. Notice how Pete is looking at his different paw and saying, whoa, your paws are groovy. Means your paws are cool. New Orleans is famous for jazz music. The groovy jazz music makes everyone dance in the streets. Everyone is excited about the next stop, but then, oh no, the car gets a flat tire on Route 66. Don't worry, says Mom. We can't let this ruin our trip. What can they do? They have a flat tire. Mom and Dad change the tire. Soon the family is on their way again. Mom parks the car. Look over there, says Bob. It's Mount Rushmore. What a sight to see. The family stops to take a photo. At Yellowstone National Park, everyone unwinds. That means they're relaxing. The park is so pretty and peaceful. Bob sees bison snacking on grass. That's a bison. Looks like a buffalo. Check out those horns, says Mom. Suddenly, Old Faithful shoots water high into the air. Cool, says Pete. Old Faithful, it's called a geyser, and it blows really hot air out of the ground. Bob thinks it's time to try something different than a car ride. The family goes on a horse ride instead in Utah's Monument Valley. Wow, they're going to so many different states right now. In Los Angeles, which is in the state of California, Pete checks out the Cat Hollywood Walk of Fame. Pete puts his paws in the paw prints. I feel like a star, he says. When they get to San Francisco, they all squeeze into a cable car. Pete stands in the front and says, toot toot. So they're in San Francisco, California. The last stop is Seattle. They go to the top of the Space Needle. That's that big building. Wow, says Mom. The city is pretty at night. Finally, it is time to go home. We saw so many cool places, says Bob. What was your favorite part of the road trip, asks Mom. Pete thinks long and hard. There were so many neat sights. The best part was being together with you all, says Pete. So for your journal today, I want you to draw the setting of the story. So this is tricky because the setting changed. So the setting at first, Pete's still at home packing. And here, the setting is Niagara Falls. Here it's Boston, where we live. Then the setting changes again to New York City. So there's lots of different places that are in this book.